Hey, this is Moyuk. First of all, a huge thanks to everyone for showing the love and appreciation for the video I posted a couple of days ago about my experiences on a job seekers visa, which is actually a residence permit. And huge thanks to anyone who reached out to me, liked the video on any of the pages. Yeah, and a lot of the guys I mentioned then by names who had reached out to me and congratulated me and wish me luck for my upcoming future. So huge thanks to so thanks from the bottom of my heart who have subscribed to my channel. But anyone, like, if you have showed me any type of appreciation, like if you have watched the video also, like any type of appreciation, I first of all like to thank everyone for that. Like, the video did very well. Like, I am a pretty new guy, that was my first video here, nobody knows me, and the analytics did very well here. Okay, so as I promised in that video, this is the second part. So here I will tell how to navigate into the Swedish, how to navigate if you come to on this visa. So, like as I said, where there is a problem, there is a solution. So in this case, what I would like to say, there are multiple solutions. So I talked about only one solution, what I'm going to do and how I did that. But the reality is there are multiple solutions. That is what I did. That was my experience. So if you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend to watch that video first. I will give the link on the screen. So at first watch that video till the end and then come back to this video and watch it till the end. So if you watch that video, you will get a clear understanding of what I am talking here. So after watching both these videos, you will have a clear understanding of what you will expect in this job seeker visa, how you should prepare, and how you should work through your way here. So I will give a clear plan on how you can navigate through the system here and how you can be successful here. Like, these are the options you have, and in this way you can work your way. You can make this visa successful here. Like, you can make this coming on this visa a success. You will highly see that coming on this visa gave you a benefit here in whatever you wanted to do. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so the first thing I will tell what you should do pre-arrival, before coming here. So as I mentioned, I learned the Swedish language and I highly recommend, that's the first thing you should do. Like, start early, as early as possible. Like, I started on the day I applied for my residence permit. If possible, start earlier than that. Like, if you start early, it's more better for you. Like, you understand what I mean. So that's what you have to do. You have to start learning the Swedish language. Second thing, what you have to do, you have to you have to take a 9-month visa. Like, they give a option, like you can choose whatever time period of your stay from 3 months to 9 months. So I would highly recommend choose a 9-month visa with a 9-month residence permit. Actually, I also make the mistake, like what is in the media, it's not actually a visa, I tell you. That's one thing. Okay, so you should book a 9 months residence permit, so which is the maximum period, so you can avail these options. Like, most of these options you can only avail if you are coming on a 9-month residence permit. So always I tell that this is my tip to everyone who is applying, like the people who have come here or have applied. I don't know what, you have to navigate accordingly. Like, nothing can be done. Like, I don't have anything to say to you. Like, if you haven't, if you have selected 9 months, then you have done the right thing. But if not, then you have to, if your application is with Migrationsverket, I highly recommend you reach out to them and you ask them if you can update. But if you came here, nothing can be done. You have to navigate, you have to act accordingly what I tell you. Like, you have to be super active here. That's what I did. Okay. So this is the second thing. You start learning the language, and you take the when you apply, you take a 9 months residence permit. You take a 9 month. You select a 9 month stay here. That's the second part. Now the last thing which you have to do pre-arrival is that there are a lot of Facebook groups, like community groups, like I joined Indians in Sweden. It's a very good group. Like you can get a lot of answers to what you want to know about the country, or what you should do after coming here. Like after also you can post your queries, and people who are staying here for a long time, or who have come like recently, or any type of people who are here or knows the system. So from the community, they are members of the group, and they help out like the newcomers, and they share information with everyone. So I also got help from there, and I literally now also I share information there. Like I help lot of people who are here, and the newcomers who come here. Like whatever information I have, I share. If I know, I share. If I don't know, I don't share. If there is an experience which happened, which I can share with the person or the group, if people can learn from it, I share. If I have any information, I share. That's it. So these three things you have to do before you come here. Now another thing I want to tell, like this is a cashless society. Okay, so if you bring money in the form of cash, it won't help. This is not a job seeker visa thing, but a thing for everyone who is coming to Sweden. I like a lot of people don't know, but I am telling this. So what you can do, you can buy a Forex card and come here. Like it works everywhere. A Forex card, you bring some in the form of kroner, you load it and you bring, it will work excellently, no problem. So these things are pre-arrival. Now you come to Sweden, you got your residence permit approved, you took a flight from whichever country you are coming from, and you come to Sweden. So the next day, I highly recommend, is the next day you should do, not 7 days later or 3 days later. Please don't delay it, because you will lose out a lot of opportunities. So do it the next day, is the earliest thing, is the better. What you should do, you should locate your you can do it in the any of the stat service contour, which is a office. It's a office where they provide all the services of the government authorities, like Migrationsverket. It is provided in couple of such service contour. Most of them provide like Arbetsförmedlingen, Skatteverket, to which you have to apply this. So a lot of government agencies of services you can access through this office. So these are called stat service contour. You have to locate online which is your nearest. Like you can go to anywhere, there is no mandatory you can go to the near, but it will save your time and money. So you have to locate there, and always take your passport and your residence permit card which you receive. Don't forget it, or else your day will be spoiled and you will have a harassment. Okay, so take this and go there, and you do a drop-in. You don't need to book anything prior. You just go there and you select a drop-in at the machine. There is a machine, you have to select drop-in. Okay, so you don't have to pay anything. There is no application fee for this, no booking. Just go there, and just when officer will attend you, like they are proficient in English, no problem. You can say that I want to apply for a coordination number. That's the thing you want to get. If they apply, so what they will do, they will tell you to fill out an application form. Like they told me to fill out, but in some cases I have seen they also can fill out for you. Like you have to tell, and the officer can also fill out. Like I have seen this, like I heard this, not seen, I heard this can happen. So the other thing is that they will check your passport and your residence card. That's why you have to take this. And another tip I will give, always tell the reason for applying your coordination number, that you want to open a bank account here. That's the reason they will ask you. You will not get a bank account. That's the thing. Without person number is impossible. But you have to tell in order to get a coordination number. That's the thing. Okay, so your application is made. Now during this period you can start your job application. Absolutely, after this you can start your job application. You are on the way. Okay, start your process. The other thing I want to tell you, so this description, you have to go to the Arbetsförmedlingen website and create a username and password, and you have to register as a job seeker here, like you are a job seeker here. So that's what I never knew. Like, I knew that I need a bank ID, but it was wrong. You can do this with a coordination number. Absolutely, you have right. Okay, so you have to give all the details. You have to give true details here, because it will be the basis on which they will assess you. Okay, so always write true information, like what jobs you did, dates, what duties you did, all those things, what education you have, like your degrees and all. And the other thing is that they will ask you what languages you know and which jobs you are looking for, what kind of jobs you are looking for. So these things you have to give them. That is your profile. But the thing is that you won't be registered at that moment, because the problem is you don't have a ID. So if you have a bank ID, I'm not sure about that, but it can be easy for you. Like, everything is easy with a bank ID here, these services. But as you don't have, you have to again go to the same office or the other start service contour which you did the coordination number. Like, you can go to any of those office, but go wherever, like, go to a start service contour. That's the main thing. So there you have to again do a drop in, no fee. Like, there you will never have to pay anything, and you will tell the guy, like the guy or the woman, the girl who will attend you, the officer, you will tell that I have applied for the as a job seeker, and I want to register with Arbetsförmedlingen. So they will help you. And on the screen, when you will go there, like, they will give you 14 days. Okay, within 14 days you have to go. If you pass 14 days, then it will be a problem. So after you create your profile, within 14 days you have to visit that office, and you have to complete the process. Like, they will help you in completing. So what will happen, like, these are all what this will help you in the long run, like I'm telling. So just wait the video till the end. So Arbetsförmedlingen will schedule a meeting with you on telephone, and they will have a meeting, and they will, after this, they will tell you how many jobs you have to apply. They will send a letter how many jobs you have to apply per month, and which jobs you have to apply mainly. Okay, like, it's not mandatory, but you have to mostly apply those jobs which role you, and they will tell you, like, if it's easy for you to get and everything. Like, they have every document. So a lot of people say that is useless, worthless, but what I will tell is which will help you. It might help you, like, it's very vital. Like, Arbetsförmedlingen helps in great ways, but you have to be registered for a time that I will tell you. So watch the video till the end. The video will be might be long, but do bear with me. Lot of information is coming. Okay, so you should apply that number of jobs. Try to apply the most number of jobs they tell you. Okay, try to apply. Is very easy. Like, they will tell accordingly. If there is jobs available, they will tell like that. They will not give you unnecessary thing. Okay, they know everything. So mostly they will tell you to apply to Platsbanken, their website, and you can apply to other websites also, LinkedIn and anything. Like, you can do spontaneous application, anything is acceptable. So the thing is that they will tell you to report your activity within of that month. Okay, within 1st to 14th of the next month, you have to go to the start service center and you have to report. They will give you a form and you have to report the activity that you have to do. So now, within this period, you are applying for jobs, you are learning Swedish, okay, and you are learning the Swedish culture. These things should continue. You can't leave this. Okay, like, you can do whatever, you can join activities, these things are possible. Like, you can attend networking events. These are very important, I can tell you. Like, I got lot of information from these networking events, like I mentioned in my experience. If you do watch it, I'm telling you, do watch it. There are tons of information, vital information. Okay, so go attend networking events. Like, there are literally free networking events here. You don't have to pay anything. Just go there. Lot of people you will meet, you will mingle with people, you will connect them on LinkedIn, and lot of people might offer you advice and suggestions. Like, these are vital in this. Like, it helped me a lot here. So I attended 2 networking events, and 2 did wonders for me. in terms of information, gathering information. Okay, so with this context also it will help you, like I will tell you everything. Okay, so you attending network, you can attend anything, like you can join activities here, volunteer, like there are a lot of volunteer activities. This helps in job, like here volunteer activities are regarded very highly in jobs. So these things you can do. You can go to Sprock Cafe to learn Swedish. Lot of things are there. You can go to churches, temples, whichever religion you believe. Lot of things are there. Okay, so ample opportunities are there. Okay, so these are continued. So you came here first month and you got your coordination number 1 month before, and if you do this, like you are searching for jobs and you are reporting to Arbetsförmedlingen, you are registered with Arbetsförmedlingen for 5 months. Okay, 1 month took to get the coordination number, then 5 months you are registered. So 6 months you are here, you have 3 months. At that time you can apply for a program which Arbetsförmedlingen has for job seekers who are unable to find jobs after 5 months. Yes, you can get a job. Yes, that's true. How? You have to tell Arbetsförmedlingen that I'll join Rusta Matcha, the program's name. Okay, and you have to choose a leverantör. They have like organizations here. So you have to choose an organization which works in your field, like your field of occupation. Like if your field is hotel and restaurant, you have to search on Arbetsförmedlingen's website. I will give the links. Okay, in the video description, everything will be there. So there you have to locate which leverantör you want to choose from there. You have to do a research there, which is good, and oh yeah, that's your part. So you can choose and you have to tell Arbetsförmedlingen that I want to choose this part and I want to participate in the program. That's the thing you have to tell. So they will make an assessment if you are eligible for that, and if you are eligible they will allow you. So this leverantör, when they will have a conversation with you, they will ask you what type of help you need from them. So like I never participated in the program, but what I think is that you should tell them, like they can, like if they can match you with the employers. I think, like I'm not sure, but this is my opinion what you should tell. Like the services I look, like this service looked a bit, which can help you a lot. I think if they match you, like if you have the skills, if you have experience, it's like a very good thing. Like you can land a job through that. Yeah, like the Swedish culture you can overcome. So this is an option. Like this is a solution I told you. So all this way I told you this solution. Like you can start a business, which is my solution. Like for that, like if you are registered with Arbetsförmedlingen, okay, so this does not need to be like you are registered for 5 months. Like when they do a telephone conversation, they will ask you like, have you looked for job, like for business support. It can be that you have looked but you were not inscribed, so you can apply for business support also. Like if you are registered with Arbetsförmedlingen, like I will apply, like I created my plan and I will apply. Okay, so you can receive money, like if your plan is very good, like if they deem, if they think that your plan is successful and you are registered with Arbetsförmedlingen and you are unsuccessful to find a job, they will give you the support. I think that's the requirement. But the thing is that you can't start the business before the application of the support. So that you have to keep in mind. You can't start the business before that. Okay. Okay. So these two options you have. You start a business or you join Rusta or Matcha. This is two options. I talked about one. This is the second. Now the third solution, the option which you have. Okay. You can study. That's true. And you can study here for free of cost at university. That's true. Lot of people doesn't know. That's true. I'm giving you. I will share the link. How I will tell you, like every Swedish citizen or every temporary resident, yes, like every temporary residence permit holder can study here for free. They have the right. They get the right to free education, not like any other country in English speaking countries. This is the best thing about this country. Okay. So as you are here on a temporary residence permit, you get the right to study at a university. Like you get a lot of studies, but university is one. So you have to apply for the university within that study, within your period of stay on this permit. Then only this will be applied. So I would recommend, please don't apply for this visa only to get the free study. Like you come here and you keep all options open, like all these options. So you come here and you, in the day you come, you make your prepare. Like if you want to avail this study option, okay, so you prepared from beginning, like when the dates will open. That's the main thing. Like the dates are not open all the time. So you see whether within your period of stay the days are open, and you come here and you apply within those days. With preparation, you come with documents on all what is needed. I am not aware of that, so you make an application. If you are successful, then the problem is that you have to go outside and apply your residence permit, not the university application, but the residence permit for higher education, which applies here in this case. That you can't apply within Sweden. Now I am not aware whether you have to go to India or your home country, or you can apply through Denmark or Finland. For that, I would highly recommend you reach out to Migrationsverket. They are the ones who will guide you well, because you have to always hear from horse's mouth. That's the thing. What I don't know, I will not advise. What I know, I will advise. What I don't know, I don't want to mislead you. Okay, so I will tell where you have to go. So always send an email, or well, you can. That's the good thing. Like that's the, like on social media they answer, but lot of times it can lead to some misconception. Okay. So the best way to reach them, if you are outside, and if you are inside, you can reach them through a phone call also. Okay, so check with them. If they tell you can apply to Denmark or any other country, then it's good. It will save a lot of hassle. If you have to apply for India, then you have to go there. But you can get the free study because you have applied during that. You will, because that is the university part. So this is one type of study you get. The other type of study you get is combos. Okay, but that you can apply after getting the personnummer, and you need prior Swedish knowledge, and that's my plan also. Like I have prior Swedish knowledge, and as I told, like I can study at a higher level than SFE. So this Komvux education needs you to clear SFE and Svenska som andraspråk, all those levels. So the thing that I now need is the personnummer. So after that I will apply. So these options you have. These two study options you have. So how many solutions? Like through Komvux you can't get residence permit. That's one thing I tell. Like Komvux is only available to the persons who are registered as in the population register, who have personnummer. But you can do that. It will help you a lot. Like if you have established your residency, then you can do it. Will help you a lot. It has a lot of benefits later on in this country. Okay. So you have three options: business, you can get a job through Rusta or Matcha, and you can study. Okay. So this more or less covers. But other option is there, but I don't recommend this to everyone. This depends on the situation. Like lot of guys think that they will come here and apply for a Sambo residence permit with anyone. Like why I don't recommend this? Like I want to tell whom I recommend, like who can avail this. This is not a recommendation, like they can avail it, like it's natural. But I don't know how Migrationsverket will. I am telling you. This is information, what I interpret. I don't have the actual, but I interpret. So the people who have their girlfriends or boyfriends, like their romantic partner, whatever, like if they have, that's the thing, here on some residence permit, and they want to join them, okay, so they can use this residence permit, come here, do whatever, like sambo or marriage or whatever, that's their personal thing, and apply for that permit. Like, I don't know whether they will approve, because you are telling your intention that you will search for job and business, but I don't know, like, it can work. I mean, giving the example here. But what I don't recommend is, this is the main thing, like, if you don't have anyone, you don't know anyone, and you think that you will come here and get a sambo or a partner, no, that's not possible. Like, watch that video. What I said about making connections is impossible without those things. What I told, I will not repeat, because people will not watch it. So please don't keep this in. Don't focus on these things. If you get to stay here, then focus on these things, okay? But don't rely on these things to stay here, okay? Because this will divert your focus from your main purpose, like searching for job, learning. This will totally divert, I know. Because if you focus on these things, you will totally spoil everything. You can't get those things, and whatever you spent your money invested, everything will go away, and you will regret later on, okay? Nobody will listen to you, and literally you will spoil your own opportunity. So that's why I made you aware. Like, a lot of people were writing on social media that, can I apply for a someone? No, that's not easy, okay? Like, if you have a relation prior to that, like, you can, I don't know. But what I don't recommend is looking here. You don't know anyone and you are in the sake that you will find a, no. This is not the permit for that, okay? And I think they are aware of this. They are not dumb people, the migrationsverkare. They are very clever people, and they deal with these cases, they are dealing with, okay? Okay, so these things I told, these are the options, and there is no video on YouTube. The video has been a bit long. So I thank you for staying with me, and I don't claim that this information is helpful. You have to validate. How will you validate? You will click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. And please, please, please share this video with anyone who is coming here on job seeker visa, thinking of coming here, or has come here, or will come here, whatever. Share this with anyone so that it reaches to any person who is thinking. And so that's it. Like, I wanted to share this video, and lot more stuff is coming on the channel. So do subscribe. I won't let you down. This is a different channel. My intention is to provide a different type of content which is not available online. Like, a lot of channels are doing good work, but my intention to provide different content, okay? So subscribe and validate what I said, okay? I don't claim that is helpful. You will subscribe, then I will know that is helpful, okay? Okay. Tack så mycket. Hej då. Keep learning. Okay, there's always something to learn every day. Tack så mycket. Hej då.